Hey guys, today we're talking about the XP Deus II, and we're going to go into the X&Y display. I had a lot of people ask me about this, so I'm going to show you how to get there, and I'm going to show you how to zoom in, and we're going to walk through some examples of some targets when I run across the coil, so you can see what it's going to look like in the X&Y display. So hang on, we're just getting started. Hey guys, I'm really excited today to show you this X&Y display. I use it a lot when I do relic hunting, or I use it a lot when I do coin hunting. I don't use it so much in relic hunting, but you can use it in relic hunting. It's just your preference. My preference is coins, but I got to give a big shout out. We're having a lot of fun with this metal detector, the XP Deus II. I want to give a shout out to our friends at Fort Bedford Metal Detectors for getting this machine to us. So if you guys are looking for this machine, make sure you get out there and talk to Keith, get on his list, waiting list if there is one. There could be, it may be shrinking. I hear machines are getting in, so check him out. I'll put the information up on the screen for you to contact him, but don't forget to tell him the Mental Metal channel sent you. All right, let's get going. All right, hey guys, welcome back to the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. I'm Scott, and today we're going to talk about, well, if I can get this off the shaft, the XP Deus II. Once again, we're going to do another cool video how-to lesson on the Deus II. Got a lot of people asking me about the X and Y screen and how to get there. If you noticed in my last video, I used the X and Y screen quite a bit, so I wanted to take some time today and kind of show you guys how to get there in the menu. But then I also want to explain a little bit about what you should see, or what you're actually looking at. And we'll run some tests here just to give you a quick idea of what you should expect to see when you use it out in the field, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our XP Deus II. You guys know this already. We've already done a lesson on powering up and all the good stuff that you're seeing here in the screen. I'm still running version 0.6. Nothing new has come up. You're going to see my coil in the background. Well, maybe you won't. It's kind of out of focus. I'm going to put it in the speaker mode so you can actually hear it. It's probably going to go a little crazy. It's not too bad. Let's see what my volume is. It's a 5. It's pretty stable tonight. So must not be a lot of EMI in my house like there usually is. It'll probably crank up though. All right, to get to the X and Y screen, it's going to be very, very simple. You want to go into Options, and you want to scroll down till you get to Settings. Hit Select. Scroll down some more till you come to Profile. And there you have the horseshoe pattern that you currently have, the default. And you're going to want to push your plus or minus arrow to get to the X and Y screen. Minus brings you back to the default X and Y, or I'm sorry, the horseshoe. Plus gets you the X and Y. That's all you do. Now you need to, there's also a zoom feature that you can click to actually zoom in more on the screen. Its default is 6. I've used it a little bit differently here and there, and I'll kind of explain that when we get into the mode itself, so you can actually see it, and then you'll know, you'll have an idea of what the zoom does. But basically, to get back into the display, the X and Y display, you just hit the back arrow again, and one more time, and there you go. All right, guys, so here's your X and Y up close. So you can see up in the upper left-hand corner, you have your target ID flashing in front of you. I get 64.99. That is actually my EMI in the house here, so just giving you an idea what it's reading right now. The other readings are going to show you your program number, 16. I'm using coins. It's going to show you battery indicators, the time, and all that stuff. So just gives you a limited display of what you would normally have on your horseshoe display, your original one. Now you're in the X and Y, and you notice that it's broken down into 4 quadrants, and you have that little like dot in the middle, right? So if we go to the upper half left-hand corner, we'll call that quadrant 1. Over to the right on the top, we'll call it 2, and at the bottom left, call it 3, and the bottom right, we'll call it 4. So basically 1 in 4 quadrants. That would be this diagonal here and here are going to be your ferrous quadrants. And the other 2 are your non-ferrous. So I'm going to do some tests here and you're going to see how the line goes and you're going to want to watch. And you'll be able to tell pretty quickly what's ferrous, what's non-ferrous. I'll put a little cheat sheet up into the screen here so you can kind of follow along what ferrous and non-ferrous is. So you just have that as a reminder as I'm doing some tests. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull my coil around. I'm going to run some coins in front of this, and just to give you, and some other targets, just to give you an idea what things are going to look like when you are out in the field, so you have an idea what to look for. And then we'll try the zoom feature to see what that's going to do. What the zoom actually does is it actually takes the X&Y display and actually zooms in closer so you can see even more variations of what these targets are doing up close. So sometimes you get these very small targets and they're non-ferrous. You may need to zoom in a little bit to see the difference and see the difference in lines and things like that. I use this X&Y screen a lot for coins when I'm in a very trashy park. I have a lot of pull tabs or foil, things like that. I will use this religiously. But if I'm hunting for relics, I probably won't as much because I usually tend to dig everything when I'm digging for relics. So that's just a little tip for me and how I use it. There's other people out there who use it different ways, but that's how I like to use it. So let me pull the coil around. I'm going to time out for a second, pull the coil around, get a position, and then we'll do some tests so you guys can see what to expect, what you're going to see when you take it out. All right, guys, first test you're going to see is going to be a silver merc diamond. Now check this out. See how the line's running from quadrant 2 and 3? And it's like a straight line going across. That's a good indicator of a good coin signal. Let me show you the difference. All right, here is a piece of foil. You hear the sound different a little bit, but you see how the line's jumping around a little bit? It's not as straight as the coin signal was. That's how you tell the difference. That's what I use a lot when I'm in the field because I don't want to dig foil. And even though that sounds really good, you can tell there's something different about it. Here's the coin again. See how straight it stays? It just varies a little bit. All right, now we're going to try something ferrous. This is an iron signal, just to show you what it rings up. Of course, you're going to hear that, but sometimes you'll get that squeak. And you'll think, oh, that might be a coin, but see how the line's going almost weird, like all the way to the top? Yeah, you don't want to dig that, unless you're hunting for iron. Now I'm backing way off the coil, and it really sounded good, isn't it? But look at the line. Yeah, see, that's why I like this display. You can really tell. All right, here's a rusty bottle cap. So in this program, you won't hear it because I have it notched out. But see the line? It's all over the place. It's pretty wild, isn't it? All right, here's your infamous pull tab or beaver tail, whatever you want to call it. Sounds good, but look at the line. It's still jumping around a bit. That's how you tell. Plus, you got the target ID too. Let's try a quarter just to show you another coin. Look at that straight line. Beauty. And to really make you amazed, check out what this $50 does. This is a walking Liberty $50, 1942. So I'm just trying to get on the coil right here. So see how it's almost straight across? You get a 99 like that, you better dig it. Here is a large cent. Now, my line's jumping a little bit because I have EMI going on, so it's going to throw me off in the house here. But you get the idea. When you run up against targets that aren't coins, you're going to get some pretty big variations. Almost like some of the times you'll get the Hoyle hook or the coil hook at the top. The foil hook, I think that's what I meant to say. See kind of how it has a little hook on the top and the bottom? That's a good indication you got foil. How about a 58 caliber Sharps bullet from the American Civil War? See, that's harder to tell, right? Because it's not a coin. It's also non-ferrous. The way it's running directional there, the 2 and 3 quadrant. But that's why for relics, I don't use the X&Y screen because it's hard to tell sometimes. But if I'm coin shooting, you better believe it, I'm going to be in this display. All right, so let's go over what the zoom does. Let's see what that does. So if we go back into our option, go back into our settings, scroll down. Did I click settings? No, I didn't click settings. So you want to select settings, go into your X and Y, and now you want to go into zoom. Let's take this all the way up to like 9 and see what it looks like. So look how look how much different your center dot is. You've actually zoomed in on the X and Y fields. So let's run a little test here. Let's see what a penny does now. Or not a penny, this is a silver dime. So I'm not sure zooming in is really going to help you much on this. Let's try to zoom out a bit. Let's try to zoom out. And I'm going to select that. And I want to zoom, and I want to zoom back down to like, let's go to 3 and see what that does. All right, so you don't even see a dot on there now. It's kind of really way out there. Maybe this is too far out. Here's my silver dime again. Ooh, it looks really good now, doesn't it? But you see, it's only part of the line. It's not filling in all the way across. Maybe there's a sweet spot here that we can figure out. Let's try to do. Let's do a zoom of maybe. Let's try 5. What do you think? Its default is 6. Let's try 5. All right. Try the dime again. You can just see the little dot in the middle now. So that kind of looks like it was when it was in 6. What if we knock it down one more to 4? Maybe this is the happy medium. And let's get out of there. So here's that dime again. Let's see what it looks like. I don't see no dot in the middle. Oh, a little bit of a dot. So I might actually use 4. What's the large cent look like? But I want to make sure the bad stuff looks bad too. All right, here is the piece of iron. Nothing changes there. It still looks horrible. What about this quarter? Or did I already do that? Man, I'll tell you, 4 looks amazing. I think I might have found my new settings. Here's that walking $50. But let's try the foil. Here's pull tab. There's the hook I'm talking about. Check out that hook in the upper top. Right. in the bottom. It kind of hooks around. That's a very, very distinct pattern there. Let's try the foil. Same hook. Yeah, folks, you know what? I think I just found my new settings. There's the dime. I like it. Well, there you go. I think I beat a dead horse here. This is how you use the X&Y screen. Like I said, I don't use it on every hunt. I don't use it when I'm relic hunting. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I won't. But for coins, you better believe it. I think we just found our super secret setting of 4. So you may want to try it at 4. Its default is 6. I think that's too close up. 4 seems to be a really good setting. So you guys take it for what it is and make your own thoughts and tests, and hell, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I could be way off on this, but that's how I use it, and that's how I use it. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, let me know by leaving me a comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you like. Tell me what else you want to see with the XP Deus II, and we'll do a quick little lesson video for you, courtesy of yours truly. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in another Mental Metal video. See ya!